You know what it is, your Access Entertainment, Casio D Nova, out here. This man is one of the greatest inspirations ever to me.
One of the greatest perspirations ever for him. I made him sweat all night long.
And it's hot. We out here in Cape Town, and it's a great honor to have Richard Turner with me. How are you doing today?
My pleasure, Casio.
My pleasure.
All righty. Well,
Yes.
let's see here. I am what's called a card mechanic, which is the slang term is a card shark. I demonstrate how many ways I can take your money when you play cards. This is an educational show, okay? Now I want you to see I have a deck of B cards, and I'm going to give it what's called a casino wash, and I'm scrambling them face up so you can see that they are being honestly messed up.
Yes.
Now I'm going to pass the deck over to the master Casio,
Okay.
and you shuffle.
Shuffle.
And I want everyone to see I have one for me.
Currently shuffling.
So, and I want you to see I have another one here, and I'm going to give it a mix up, and
One more.
I will switch with you. You shuffle those up good, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
pass
find
them.
out.
Okay, very good.
There you go.
And always just pass them face down,
Yes,
and give that one a
face down.
shuffle, and just set them right there out of the way.
All right.
We were good in poker games. They will have cards they call wild cards, like
Wild cards?
deuces are wild. You've probably heard that expression.
Yes.
Would you do me a favor? Just cut the deck. Just cut it in half over here. Take half, put it right there. Some decks they'll just cut the card, and this will be the wild card. And just to make it more random, just say a number: 3, 4, 5, 7. Say a number.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. So what, this one be yours? What's
10.
that?
10 of hearts.
But all the 10s are wild. Okay.
Okay.
So watch what happens. So you chose the 10s, and I am going to try to do what's called call a slug. Give me a number of players. 3 players, 4 players, 5 players.
Let's go 4 players.
4 players.
Yes.
And you'll be my partner. Do you want to sit at number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Where do you want to sit?
Let's make number 4.
Number 4. So you want the 4th, 8th, 12th, and 16th card off the deck.
Okay.
And the only way you're allowed to shuffle in the casinos, just like you saw me do, the deck stays face down on the table.
All right.
Riffle shuffle, and they give it a running card, and then a cut and a straight cut.
Okay.
Now, let me take that deck out of the way.
Yep.
We're going to see what happened. You shuffled.
Yes.
You chose 4 players. You chose to sit at position number 4. Please take the deck. Now, and we'll deal them face up so everybody can see.
Okay.
Deal the card off the top right here, face up for player number 1.
Shall I say
Face
it out?
up, face up, so we
Okay.
can see. Face up right here for player number 2. Face up right here for player number 3. And you chose number 4. Face up for you.
Yes.
What? Face up. What is that?
10.
And you
of
chose
spades.
10, remember?
Yes.
Start here, one here, player 1, face up. Face up, number 2, number 2, number 3. Deal them as fast as you can, number 4. What's that?
10 of diamonds.
We're partners, don't forget. Player
Yes.
1, keep going. Player 2, player 3, player 4. What's that?
10
Start
of
betting,
clubs.
money, 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 money.
10 of clubs.
Keep going. Lots of
right.
money. Lots of money. And what's that?
10 of hearts.
Oh, you killed him.
See?
But did you understand? You shuffled, I shuffled your cards
Yes.
back in the deck exactly where you chose 4, 8, 12, 16th position,
Yeah.
and then you dealt them to prove that I did it.
That is amazing.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to gamble?
Is that an invitation?
I'm just curious
I'll
whether
gamble
you're
with
allowed
you.
to.
I'll gamble with you.
Yeah?
You want to play cards with me? Are
No,
you crazy?
I'm talking about a casino. Are you
Oh,
allowed to
you
go to a
didn't say
casino?
that. You said, am I allowed to gamble? I said, I'll gamble with you.
No. At a
Where's the
casino,
rest
that's what I'm curious about.
Oh, that's a long story. Are these all face down?
Yes, all face down.
Okay.
I'm sure there's like a ban, like, do
Okay.
not allow this guy in.
Okay. Now, you shuffle this deck here, yes?
Yes.
And I'll let you give that one a shuffle and just move it over out of the way.
Okay.
And as we play cards, you can stop anytime and ask a question. Just
All right.
give it a shuffle and get them out of the way.
All right.
Now, I'll show you how far I can push the envelope. In other words, how difficult I can make it.
Yeah.
We're going to play my favorite poker game called 7-Card Stud.
Okay.
Okay? Let's pick a number of players. 4 players or 5?
5 players.
Where do you want to sit? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5?
Number 5, my
You
favorite
want
number.
you want 5 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is you, number
Yes,
5.
number 5.
Okay, and we're going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're number 5. Now we have what are called the door cards, which means face up. Player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and you chose this one, number 5. What's that?
10 of clubs.
How did you do that? Here, mix them up some more. Mix them
Yes,
up some more. Mix them up some more. And don't even give them all back. Just pull out a little part of that deck and put them in my hands. Just hand a random stack. Very good. As you can say, Richard's not playing with a full deck.
Yes.
Player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and here, switch with me right before I deal. You shuffle these up, yes?
Yeah.
Did you shuffle it?
I did.
Well, you did shuffle these.
Yes, I did.
You did. You watch again, so the audience can see. So the audience can see. Yes. Right before dealing, what is that card?
10 of diamonds.
How did take them back? Mix them up some more. Mix them up some more. Mix them up some more. So the 10s are wild, so they can become any card you want. Hand me a stack. No, not the whole thing.
Okay.
It takes them back. So they say he's not even playing with a full deck. Okay, we have player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and this one's you, number 5. What's that?
Ace of diamonds.
Ooh, with the 2 wild 10s, that equals 3 aces, player 4, and you're number 5. What's that?
That's a jack of diamonds.
Jack. Mix them up one more time. Mix them all together and hand me any part. And they play what's called high Chicago. That means high spade. Whoever has the highest spade card as their down card wins half the money. Player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and this one's you, number 5. Okay, put that with the rest of the stack. Let's see what you have in this hand. You chose 10s to be wild.
Yes.
So, let's see. That is a jack, yes?
That's correct.
A jack, and that's an ace, yes?
Yes.
And this is a 10, yes?
Yes.
But because it's wild, we'll put it with the ace. That makes 2 aces. There's another 10, yes?
That's correct.
That makes 3 aces. What's that?
That's a king of diamonds.
So you have a jack, king, 3 aces.
Yeah.
What's this?
Jack of spades.
So you have 2 jacks and 3 aces, and we're playing high spade in the hole. What's this?
That's an ace of spades.
Half the pot win.
Wow.
Ace, well, high spade in the hole with those 2 jacks, the 2 10s equals 4 aces, high spade in the hole. And if you just played it normally, you have a heck of a good hand. But how did you do that?
I was about to ask you that.
He's so amazing.
I was about to
He's
ask
so
you that.
amazing. He shuffled. He handed me any cards he wanted. I didn't do anything. All I did was cheat.
Okay, so there has to be a way that you read or feel this card.
The thing is, you messed them up right before I
That's
dealt the
the
card.
thing.
You messed them up. So even if they were this way, and you could see them, you stopped. I said, switch with me, remember?
Yes.
And we went like this, and then we still did it. How could that happen?
Okay.
Even face up.
Let me tell you, I'm a fan of magic, especially close-up magic.
And this is magicians. This is not magician.
Exactly.
Magic stuff. They can't do this. It's
You're a
very
card
magical.
mechanic.
Yes. Very much more.
Very magical.
Very magical. Exactly.
Very magical in terms of what you do. My question is, how?
How?
Because what you're doing
Okay.
is unbelievable.
I'll tell you, how of a lot of practice. How of a lot of practice. That's how. Okay.
You used to practice for 14 hours a day?
Yes, I started practicing with cards 58 years ago is when I started. And I've made a living with cards for about over 45 years.
Wow.
But there was a period of time when I practiced seriously 10 to 20 hours every day, 7 days a week, and I continued that for 26 years straight.
Wow.
And then when I had to start doing things with the computer, then I couldn't do the computer, a keyboard, and my cards at the same time.
Yes.
So now I practice between 3 to 10 hours a day as average.
I gotta ask you something, because first of all, I gotta ask, have you missed a day of working out? Because apparently you haven't not worked out for 50 years. Is that true?
No, on March 5th, it will be 49 years without missing workout.
Wow.
On March 5th, 49 is
Wow.
my 49th anniversary.
That is amazing.
It's called obsessive compulsive behavior.
Then I gotta ask you, you used to do martial arts.
Yes.
Right?
I
The
have
most
been-
precious thing that you have, I can imagine, is your hands.
I know what people say. You
Why?
crazy man. Why do you punch and deal? This is going to be damaging to this.
Exactly.
People think I've been crazy all my life.
Yeah.
Because growing up, I had 3 things that I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
One, I would watch Bruce Lee
Yes.
in movies or
Yeah.
on a TV show called The Green Hornet.
Yeah.
And I was always picked on because I was a little boy.
Yes.
And so I was always picked on because I couldn't see. They would
Yes.
they would pick on more.
And you spoke about Lord of the Flies.
Oh,
And guess what?
exactly.
In
Yeah.
high school, we did Lord of the Flies. So like, I knew the
elementary
character
school,
Piggy and
yes, we had to watch it in elementary school in second and third grade,
Yeah.
fourth grade, and I thought he was a visually impaired chubby boy.
Yes, sir.
I have no sight
Yeah.
for the people out there. Hello, I can't see. Okay, now we talk.
Exactly.
Okay, and so I was skinny. So I was a skinny blind asthmatic. He was a chubby blind asthmatic, and he was a coward. And I was always afraid of becoming a coward.
Yes.
So I would do the crazy things.
Yeah.
I spent all the years in the martial arts. When I got my black belt, I had to fight 10 fighters, 10 fresh fighters, one after another in a row. And they were, and the rules were, all I had to do was come out alive
Yes.
with spirit.
Wow.
And that meant even.
And you broke your hand, right?
Oh, I broke my, yes. My nose was smashed the second round, boom. So I'm swallowing blood all 9 rounds.
Wow.
I caught a ridge hand right here, ruptured my right eardrum. The groin was an open shot, number of rounds.
Yes.
But one time the referee said, stop fighting. And the guy, because we're in a clench, and he took his knee and he rammed it up between my legs.
That's
And then I caught a roundhouse kick right here. I was covering up. I caught a roundhouse kick. So this arm broke right here. So I fought 3.5 rounds with a broken right arm.
And you continued.
And I had to. And the thing is, the TV was there, ABC, one of our networks in the United States, and the biggest newspaper in the country, the Los Angeles Times, and the second biggest, New York Times biggest. And so if I didn't make it, they go in the papers, blind guy tries to get a black belt, he goes down in the 7th round
Just a black eye.
because of a broken arm.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. So I gotta ask you, because that shows a lot of hard work, dedication, tenacity, right?
Yes, big time.
Now,
Nobody.
DEALT. That's actually an acronym for something.
DEALT, D-E-A-L-T. Yes, and the show, I'm at the Artscape all week. I start Monday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2 shows, Sunday a show.
Yeah.
And I will do all the card stuff.
Yeah.
And in the card work, I have an acronym, DEALT.
Yes.
D-E-A-L-T. D stands for dreams. You know, it's our dreams that make us excited, that fuel the fire in our belly to want to do it.
Yeah.
And E stands for excellence.
Excellence.
What opens doors is when you become the expert at whatever it is you do. When you become an expert, that will open doors for you. And A stands for analysis. We have to analyze our obstacles.
Yeah.
We all have obstacles. Then we have to analyze our assets. And then we have to put those together and figure out how we can work to make them work for us. And L stands for loyalty. When we become good or great or whatever it is we do, maybe computer program or whatever, we must be loyal to our company, our colleagues, our customers, and also things like honesty and integrity. I've had offers all over the world for millions of dollars to use my skills to cheat in unethical games, including in Cape Town, Sun City.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry, Johannesburg.
Johannesburg, yes.
And I will
yes.
tell that story in my show.
Yes.
It's a long story, but that
wow.
guy stalked me across the country for quite a while. It's a very scary story.
Yes, can I ask you?
One more
T.
letter. T.
Yes.
T stands for tenacity.
Tenacity.
It's tenacity. That's what breaks down those barriers. There's a wall there.
Yeah.
Tenacity breaks down the barriers that separate us from our dreams to our goals. You know, it gets in our way. That's what breaks it down.
Yeah. Now, in terms of that, that's very inspiring, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta ask you something. A card mechanic, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been to a casino,
Yes.
and everyone says the
They're cheap.
house always wins.
Are they?
So
and
my question is, do they do any card mechanic tricks?
No, that is a good
Is
question.
it illegal?
That is a very, very good question. It depends on what part of the world, okay? In the United States, it's the safest place to play are in the casinos.
Oh, wow.
Because they have the percentages, okay? They have the odds in their favor. If they think you know what you're doing, in the old days, before 1980, they bring someone in like me, take you out.
Oh, wow.
But now, when the corporations came in and owned the casinos, now they just say, "You're too good. Go away. Go play next door. We're not going to let you play
Oh,
anymore."
wow.
They just tell you to get lost.
Yeah.
Instead of cheat you, they just say, "Get lost." So
And do you think the casinos hire card mechanics?
No, they do not need to,
No.
because they're going to get the money anyway.
Okay.
And they risk their gaming license if they're caught
Oh, so
cheating.
it's actually illegal.
It's big time illegal.
Okay.
Someone like me, in 3 weeks, they have what's called the World Gaming Protection Conference, where they bring people that have casinos all over the world, and what we do is teach them how to catch cheaters.
Yeah.
Because the cheaters that are trying to cheat the casino by different methods, there's what it's called people that know how to put a thing and make the slot machines pay out, people that will switch dice at the darts table, people that will try to palm a card in during a game of blackjack or Texas Hold'em, and the worst threat to a casino is an inside man. If a dealer, you and I are friends, I got a job there, and the casinos don't know I can do what I can do, and then I'm dealing you good hands. That's their biggest threat.
Wow.
And I'm headlining. My job is to help them catch
them.
those situations.
Yes. So I got a question, because first of all, congratulations for winning one of the best close-up magicians, right?
Oh yes, I won it a few times now. Yes, and a bunch of others.
Yes.
So very cool. Very fun.
Because that's my favorite type of magic. However,
Yes.
you say card mechanic,
Yes,
but you still accept the accolade, right? In
I'm
terms of-
happy to. Yeah, that's
Yes.
yes.
So why do you feel it's necessary in terms of isolating or differentiating and saying this is card mechanics
Versus
and not-
card magician?
Yes.
Because magicians are doing tricks for the purposes of making people go, wow, but they're tricks. Like they do a double lift.
Yeah.
Pretend they put it in the middle.
Sleight
and
of
come
hand
back.
and all.
Yeah, it's easier form a sleight of hand.
Yes.
A card mechanic is strictly related to controlling card games, blackjack, Texas Hold'em, poker, gin rummy, all the games.
Yeah.
A card mechanic controls a card game. Magician sleights will not help them in any way. You can do every sleight for performing card magic, and you put them at a card table, and before they bang, 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 they'll be shot before they even tried anything.
So David
And
Blaine
then-
wouldn't survive.
it wouldn't help him at all.
Oh, wow.
There's no what he can do with the cards would not help him with the card, and he would be the first one to tell you that.
Yeah, and the documentary. I'm going back to the documentary because I think it's life changing, right? And the main thing was at the end, accepting our weaknesses.
Ah.
I thought that was very, very powerful.
Yeah, and to
'Cause
give
everyone has weaknesses, right?
Exactly. Give a little background. I was very stubborn when I started losing my sight when I was 9 years old,
Yeah.
and people were, like I said, I was picked on, and then it got to the point where if someone mentioned that I was visually impaired, I would get very mad at them,
Oh, wow.
and I would not accept it. And then I did not accept help from other people. I'm doing it my way, and I was very successful. But then eventually, all my vision disappeared, and then all I was doing was running into walls and running into doors and cutting my head open. Right here. See this right here?
Oh, wow.
That was from 2 days ago.
That's a fresh card.
I took the table out. The table got in my way. I killed that table. He's dead now.
Oh, wow.
I have to replace it at the hotel. You say, grow when it's time.
Go.
Yes.
We were talking about practice, and then
Yes.
we're talking about my average practice time was 14 hours. And Malcolm Gladwell talks about the rule of 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours?
Yeah, he
Yes.
says to become an expert, you must put at least 10,000 hours into your effort.
Yeah.
And that breaks down to about 3 hours a day, 7 days a week for 10 years. I have his rule of 10,000 times 15. I have about
wow.
150,000 hours
To be the greatest.
practicing with that's what it took.
Yeah.
And I'll show you the touch I have. Pick a number between 10 and 20. Say a number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
11.
11, watch. I'm going to try to cut with one hand
Okay.
11 cards. Please count them. Face down on the table. Don't mix them with the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Yes, they can hear you.
All right, let me start it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Was it 11?
Yes.
Okay, pass them back.
Wow, okay.
Face down. Face down, yes.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do it again. Now that you understand, any number 1 to 52, but you don't want to say 52 because I'll just give them all to you, and that's not very hard. So you pick a number.
22.
2-2.
Yes.
Okay, let's try that. That feels about 2-2, yes? Like Desmond Tutu?
1, yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. There's 1 facing out.
Oh, turn it over, keep them back.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
All right, then let's put them together, make sure they're all
That's
face
like
down.
totally.
Are they all face down?
Yes. Oh,
Okay, that
sorry.
one. Oh, okay.
One is.
We keep our messes in order, everybody.
There you
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's,
face
see,
down.
that's your job. Make sure you
Alright.
keep everything in order.
Yeah.
Here, you want me to show you how I can find cards?
Yes, please.
Just random cards?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you? Okay. Give the deck a shuffle.
All right. Let me try this.
Okay, that's good. Now, hand them to me,
Yeah.
and please take a card. Got one? Tell me when you have one. You
They
have one?
were.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to make it difficult. That's why.
Oh, okay. As long as you're happy.
All right.
Okay, you see
I'm gonna
it?
show the camera.
Please show the camera and show yourself too.
Yes.
Because the camera might forget. We won't forget, but you will.
Yeah.
Okay. You say stop.
All right.
Say stop. Say stop.
Stop.
Okay. Put it back. Put your card back. Face down. Your card face down. Okay. 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 Give the deck a cut. Cut. Put the other
Cut.
half. Finish it.
There you
Put the other half on top.
Yes.
Give it a quick shuffle.
Quick shuffle.
Okay. Okay. Give it another
more.
cut. Another cut.
Another cut.
Set it right here. Face down. All right. And you remember your card, yes?
Yes.
I'm going to try just cutting a card right out of the middle of the deck.
All right.
Just a random card. And what was your card? Oh, I took-
6 of clubs.
What's that?
6 of clubs.
Is that your card?
Yes. That's
How did you do that? Should we do it again?
That's all I want to know. How did you do that? Please teach me something. How about that?
The thing is, everything I do. Okay, I'll show you something. I'll teach you something. Okay, you grab the other deck. We'll
Yes.
work together.
All right.
Okay. What's that card?
That's an ace of clubs.
Okay. Return your card face up on the deck on your deck.
All
Doesn't
right.
matter what it
That's
is.
a 7 of.
Okay. I'm going to teach you how to do a second deal.
All right.
Okay? Now, to do a second deal, the left thumb must push over the precise amount of 22.6 thousandths of an inch. That's the thickness of 2 cards. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay? So, first I want to show what we're going to learn. There's the card on top.
All right.
I want that ace. So what I do is I'll deal cards to the other players.
Okay.
Only when I'm ready, that's when I deal your card. Watch face up. So you have to deal the card under the top, but you deal it like you're dealing the top card, see?
Wow, that's
See?
so like smooth and.
And then again to do that, get some of these cards out of the way. So once again,
All
you
right.
can try it.
Okay.
With the left thumb, push over exactly 22.6 thousandths of an inch, 2 cards, then your thumb, when it goes to take the card, it has 100th of a second to take that second card out. I'll let you see it face up so you can
I'm
understand.
doing it in slow
See?
motion because
Okay.
I didn't put enough
Now
practice.
I'll do it in slow motion. See, but you only have an instant
So-
to get that card out of there. See?
I'm like trying to.
See? Here it is. Now,
I'm definitely not going to try that at a casino.
Yeah, no, don't try that. And so, okay,
I'll get arrested.
we'll try another one. Watch, see
All
the
right.
card?
Okay.
Watch, I do it real slow. See? I deal cards to the other players.
All right.
See? And the card on top stays. I'm leaving it face up so everybody can understand. See, this is called dealing the second card. But you have to do it, like you said, as smoothly as if you're dealing off the top. And this is face up so you can see. Now watch, use with one hand.
Yeah.
See, now when it's face down,
Okay.
see, it's never face up when you play. See when it's face down?
Yeah.
You can't tell that the second card is coming out, only they think it's the top
Oh,
card.
that's smart.
See?
I'm going to be using
Okay.
this at social.
Good luck. That one move I have done over 100 million times.
I can imagine.
Are these all face down? No, no.
No, no,
Please
no,
turn them
no.
all face down. I can tell, and I'll speed up the process that you do the work.
There we go.
Okay?
All right, all face down.
Okay, let's. Okay, we're gonna. You want to do something together? Take it.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see your deck. You shuffle these.
deck.
This deck one shuffle.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start off again.
Okay.
Do it like this. Just cut it in piles. Got it? Got it?
Piles.
Okay.
I think I'm doing it the right way.
Okay. Anyway, you just do the best you can. Now shuffle like this. Overhand shuffle. I think you were doing that one.
Yeah.
And then the crunch shuffle. Try this one. You see people do this all the time.
So what's that? Crunch.
Crunch.
Oh, yes.
Sounds like you're crunching the
I've
cards.
been doing this and I didn't know what it was.
It messes up the cards. Now try casino shuffle like
Casino
this.
shuffle.
Like this. Okay.
Alright.
Now try a table pharaoh. Watch. Break them 26 and lace them up every other card. Nice and slow.
So what's the difference between the crunch and the...
Watch. See how the...
Oh, okay.
See that? Oh, well, the crunch shuffle is how the peasants shuffle cards.
Yes.
Okay.
And you do this flip thing on the table when you flip the cards.
Oh, you mean like this? This flip
Yes.
thing?
Oh.
Oh yeah, that. Okay,
That's
now
amazing.
Okay, now I want you shuffled your cards a bunch of times. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now set your deck face down right here.
All right. Face down.
Okay. And I'm going to make sure that yours are cut. Okay. Now I want you cut my decks a bunch of times. Cut it.
Okay.
Cut it. Tell me when you're done. So we're going to be messing with each other. Tell
There
me
you go.
that's good. Now I want you to do this. I want you to reach in, sneak a card out. Got
Okay.
one?
Got
Show the
one.
camera. Show the camera. Got it? Show the camera. Yes. Now put it 1 inch over the top of the deck like this. Got it?
My deck or your deck?
Over
Okay.
your deck. Just do the same thing. Got it?
1 inch.
Drop it.
Dropped.
Drop it.
Oops. Dropped.
Drop it
Yes.
on the deck. Yes.
Yes.
Now take the deck, cut it in piles, put the other half on top. Yes. Buried. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will switch. Okay. Now do the same thing we did before. Do this one. Overhand shuffle.
Overhand shuffle.
Okay. Overhand shuffle. And now do it the casino shuffle like this.
Okay.
Give it a casino shuffle. Or good. And now give it the lazy man shuffle like this.
Lazy man shuffle. Okay.
You break it in half, slide them across like this, and then shuffle them with one hand.
Still
It's the
like-
lazy man. You know why? Look at my other hand. It's rest. Now you give
Yeah.
it one hand cut. Okay.
I definitely cannot do that.
Okay. Now reach across
For now.
and
Okay.
cut my cards, cut my deck,
Okay.
put the other half on top. Finish it.
Top.
Finish it. Let me cut your deck now.
All right.
Okay, and I'll put the other half on top. Now look at your deck and find your card that you took out. Put it face up on the table.
Okay.
You remember your card? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Good.
Found it.
After all that shuffling, hopefully you remembered.
Yeah.
Put it face up on the table.
Yes.
Tell me when you have it.
I have it.
What is it out loud?
10 of diamonds.
Wild card.
Yes.
Your wild
we're
card. Now
getting
watch.
back to that.
Now
Yeah.
watch. I'm going to try to cut my card right out of the middle of the deck in slow motion. Remember, you shuffled yours, you shuffled mine. We switched. You shuffled, and we switched and cut each other's. And what's my card?
That's 5 of clubs.
Oh, that's a 5 o'clock. That did not match. And you took yours. You took the. Oh, you forgot what card. What's that one? What's
That's
that?
10 of diamonds.
There's your card. See, that's called making them think. Did he mess up?
Yeah.
Only for a moment.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You know what? I came here very curious, right?
Curious? And now
And I
you're
think
less
I'm
or
going to
more.
leave more curious.
But curious is fun. Just don't
Yeah.
let it be like a cat where it kills you.
Yes. Because now I'm like more curious, like, how did you do that?
And you shuffle this deck. Okay.
Yes.
One more
so
time.
I still have the 10.
Okay, well, put it back
Shuffle
in.
back,
Put it back in.
okay.
Give it another shuffle.
Shuffle.
Your wild cards are 10. Okay, shuffle and tell. Just put them here when you're happy.
All right.
And we'll do one more thing to close it out for you.
There you go.
All right. Would you like me to cut a 10 to the top, to the bottom, or right out of the middle of the deck? You tell me what you want. Top, bottom, or middle?
Middle.
Right out of the middle, okay? Right out of the middle, right out of the middle. I'll try right about there. And what's that?
10 of diamonds.
Top, bottom, or middle?
Top.
To the top.
Yes.
And remember, you just shuffle this deck. What's that card?
10 of diamonds.
Okay. And
Sorry,
watch-
10 of clubs.
Watch, you're watching. I'm letting you see the cards getting mixed up. I'm letting you see the cards getting mixed up. Where do you want the next one? Top, bottom, or
Bottom.
middle?
Bottom.
To the bottom. To the bottom. And what is that card?
10 of clubs.
Okay, and watch.
Sorry, 10 of spades.
Yeah, it's a 10. That's all you have to worry about. And we'll mess them up some more. I'm letting you see them mess up.
Middle.
You want the last one out of the middle.
Yes.
And I'll do it in a real pretty way. I'll do it right at the camera. Take that card between my fingers. Show everybody. What is it?
Wow.
Is that the last one?
Unbelievable. I think the next tour should be unbelievable. That's truly incredible. Truly an honor. Thanks for your time. And
It was so much my pleasure.
I need a deck signed.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
Deck
Here,
signed.
here, and I'll show you. Here's something you never do when you play for money.
Yeah.
Never do this. Never shuffle.
Definitely.
One with each hand.
Wow.
People get up and they run away.
That's-
You're left playing old maid
Yeah.
by yourself.
Sorry, any last words to the fans out there?
Oh yeah, come to Artscape every night in the what district is it in? What's it called?
Western Cape.
Western Cape, and you just Artscape Comedy Festival. You can look it up, and I will be doing shows every night, 2 times on Friday and Saturday. Come down, bring your friends, bring their money, and we'll split it. What do you
I'm
think?
lost for words. That's a dealt dream, excellence.
Dealt dreams, excellence, analysis, loyalty, and tenacity.
I'm inspired.